Hello again, YouTube. My name is Persona. Today's topic is going to be about something that I've recently started to hear a lot more of. It's been kind of present before, but no one decided to really speak up about the prevailing issues with it. People always tell you, even from younger, don't mind what people say. Don't let it bother you. Don't let it get to you. Even now, they created haters. People always hating on you. Well, there's more to it than just that. See, you know how it is Black History Month. However, Black history never, never existed in just one month. It never could. Too much has happened, too much had to be done for it to just prevail in 1 month. I think you should take a peek in, full frontal. That right there. It has pretty open topics. With Black History Month, though, I was on social media looking at all the posts that people were putting up. Of course, I saw a lot of ignorant posts from both sides. Not just, white people are being racist or biggest or anything of that sort. It was also black people being very ignorant as well. While the rest of the world is watching us socially collapse and just sitting there waiting for the final end of it. Sucks to be them because, they're going to be waiting for a long time. As they have been. You can't change the world in one day. You can't change the world in 1 year. You can't change the world at all, actually. Until you change the people that it resides in it. So, let me get to the topic at hand. I was on social media and I saw a post from the movie Roots. Some of you may know it, some of you may not. It's an old movie that deals with deals way back when slavery was very present. And it revolved around a certain slave, Kunta Kinte. He was a very powerful slave, powerful mentally. And this specific scene, it actually really pointed out one flaw that actually caused this divide in the black community. Trust me, there's no such thing as black, to be honest with you. Even the darkest people that you meet are purple. They're not even black. This divide started from way back during slavery. The house and the field slaves, it goes deeper than just that. Master's pet. See, in this specific scene of Roots, Kunta Kinte was about to be escorted by another slave. He was saying how now he works in a big house. He eats at the same table as the master. And how he was saying all of us, it doesn't take much coughing for him to get any kind of medicine. And he said he worked way too hard to get that life. In his terms, it's a fine life for a nigger. Yeah, that's a fine life. Belittled. It's a fine life for the belittled man. They were saying that Kunta Kinte had another name, but he kept telling them his name is Kunta Kinte. Regardless of what they would call him, he would always be Kunta Kinte. And that's where the divide's at. Take it into the bigger picture. Instead of looking just at the exact event, put it into context. See, the fine living nigger is the belittled man. But however, Kunta Kinte is the true African spirit when it comes to that. Because Kunta Kinte himself does not allow anyone to put him down. He did not allow them to dictate his life by telling him who he was. See, for the fine living nigger, he doesn't know himself no more. He doesn't know himself to be of African descent. He doesn't know himself to be descended of kings. He does not know himself. That's why he allows others to dictate his life. Allow others to tell him who he is. Oh, but during that time period, he would have been killed otherwise. See, true ignorance would look at that and be like, well, okay, I just had to accept it then, right? No, you still had the choice to not accept it. Regardless of the consequences, you're supposed to stay true to who you are. Because they tried to change your life so that you don't realize how powerful you really are. That's back then. Am I going to say that no racism exists now? Of course it is. It's just now on a more broader scale. And it doesn't just exist from the white man. Trust me. You think Trump's building that wall to just throw out white people and black? No. Now there's racism against every race. Shit, even the not so full whites are getting it bad. Just like back then. The Irish wasn't considered fully white. But they are. So, let's put that into present day context, as I was mentioning earlier. By allowing people to follow stereotypes, by allowing people to tell you this is how it is for your group of people, or this is how I see you, and allowing that to affect you, you're allowing others to put you into a slavery, a mental slavery, a social slavery. They put those chains on you, and you do not resist, because the fact of you allowing their words to dictate you. I'm going to let that sink in for a little bit. You allow others to dictate your life, so you become a slave to their words. You're no better than a nigger at that point. And like I mentioned in my last video, you don't have to be of African descent to be a nigger. So, in this world, we have two choices. We have the choice to live as a nigger, or to truly live up to our full potential. And by living up to our full potential, we do not fall under stereotypes. We do not fall under a classification, and we do not fall to people. We are kings and queens in this world, no matter what race you are. The one who truly knows himself, the one who knows who he is internally, that person will not allow any chain to hold them down. They will break free no matter how many times they are tried to be shackled. no matter how many times they try to clip their wings, it would not stop them from flying. So we have the choice in this world to live as a nigger or to truly live up to your full potential, to truly live as the king or queen that you are in this world. It's your choice. Now, tell me, what are you going to do with it?